Welcome to the King version 2 channel. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Don't be stingy, because everything is free. Thank you.
I genuinely can't get my head around this. The Queen handed Markle the patronage of the National Theatre. We all know the National Theatre was founded by Sir Laurence Olivier and is the central theatre of Britain, the land of William Shakespeare. It is one of the most prestigious and important theatre institutions in the world. It was founded not just to produce great masterpiece plays from history, it was also founded to tell the stories of modern Britain, so the country can be in dialogue with itself through theatre. The Queen was a patron of the National Theatre for 45 years and handed the patronage over to Meghan Markle just a few months after the marriage. For someone to marry into the royal family and receive this incredible prestige, honor, and patronage so swiftly and soon was unprecedented. You'd think this actress would be humbled and devote herself to the patronage of the National Theatre. How many actors could ever imagine themselves being in this position? And how many American actresses of class and decency would have devoted themselves to it prodigiously had they married into the royal family? There are many who would have done it because America produces great actresses and artists who understand the importance of British culture, of theater, and the National Theatre in particular. Sometimes I cannot get my head around what a vulgar, spoiled, ignorant brat she is. Gifted the world and gave prestigious patronages, and she spat in the face of the Queen and monarchy, despite the honors they bestowed. Nasty, horrible, vulgar trash. Reportedly, she pretended to be interested at first. Before the wedding, she, as a true narcissistic psychopath, charmed everyone with her thirst for knowledge and pretended to be interested in history, archives, learning about British culture and literature. It was written that especially Charles was so happy about this and actually asked some of the best historians to accompany her in her journey of learning, but it was all false. A show that ended right after the wedding, when she was so rude to those historians and said she was bored and left and never came back. Her Majesty the late Queen was a true feminist and an icon. She knew what Meghan was. She even scowled at the wedding, despite decades of training in her poker face. I think the patronage and Frogmore and the spectacle wedding were all done with three thoughts in mind. 1. She didn't want a repeat of Diana and an outsider to claim they were alienated by the family. 2. She knew Meghan wouldn't last and wanted a carefully detailed public record that not only were they demonstrably not racist, but Meghan was afforded unprecedented opportunities. 3. This might be one of the reasons that Meghan had an NDA with Andrew and basically blackmailed her way into getting whatever she wanted. I have a feeling the Queen thought that Meghan would be gobsmacked at her luck at landing a position in the royal family and would be thrilled at all the luxury and fame she was handed and get distracted and go off on a merry fantasy journey of a lifetime. One commenter said, "Royal did bend backward for her, but she's not built with an ounce of respectability, sincerity, and gratitude." The courtiers were correct. She did not envision royal life with restrictions. Meghan wants Hollywood fame and money, plus Princess Diana's respectability and global philanthropic persona. She wants all the brands at her feet, private jet travels, palaces, and freebies without any audit, reproach, or accountability. She was within the royal family fold for under 2 years and only 72 days as a full-time working royal, because she thinks she's the star and would conquer the world, and Princess Catherine would acquiesce to her. I could imagine the damage they would inflict on the royal staff and the likelihood of a cover-up if the royal family would need to do it for them, likely to the detriment of the monarchy. More than that, Meghan has an allergy to real work, especially if she isn't front and center reaping all the attention. According to Tom Bower's book, she had a college professor tell her that she had some talent for acting, but that she needed to work hard to hone her craft and to get a lot of experience on stage. She wasn't into it because she was only into acting for the fame, accolades, big money, and perks, not because she loved acting and wanted to be the best she could be. Another reason her acting never went anywhere, without the hard work, she just wasn't that good. She really didn't care about performance as a child. The fact that Catherine was more believable as a princess in a school play and can sing. Meanwhile, Meghan was driven to every dance and acting class in Hollywood, and from the videos, it's clear that she just really didn't care about the performance. She just cared about where she stood and what role she had. This Daily Mail article has her performance with Nina Capriti. She, even created a Meghan and Nikki Award for the teachers. When he first met her and learned she acted, HG asked her if she'd ever trod the boards as a stage actress. She replied in the negative, and then actually told him she thought television required more talent and effort than legitimate theater. That remark demonstrated right away how ignorant and uncultured she is. She's not interested in stage work because it's a craft that requires a good deal of work. Nobody on or off Broadway is going to cast her anyway because she's a terrible actress and a diva. One royal expert made the argument. It would seem logical to give an actress theater patronage, even if the actress was mediocre at best. A lot of people who are not first-rate at their professions can appreciate and support the profession, in this case, the art. Of course, not Meghan. My guess is that the British royal family might face 3 things that made Meghan different, and they were trying not to be snobs about it. 1, she was American, and therefore lacking in some knowledge or sensibilities that middle-class Brits would have. 2, she was American middle class. Her father was a skilled labor professional. If she had been a Brit, the British royal family would have known how to place her background better. Socially, her family was below the families of both the Duchess of Edinburgh and the Princess of Wales, though they were commoners also. 3, she seemed vulgar and pushy. Was this because she was an American? Was this a race thing? They tried to give her the benefit of the doubt. She was a bad actress after all. However, the late Queen was brilliant. She wanted to demonstrate publicly and unarguably that she gave Madame every opportunity. She knew there must be no possible way the royal family would be credibly smeared with racism. Of course, she knew that Madame was from the beginning. She also knew that given enough rope, Meghan would hoist herself on her own petard in short order, probably in a spectacular fashion. The late Queen gave her rope and was proven right. She may have even known from her intelligence that Meghan and Harry, led by his well-rubbed knob, had planned their exit and were making secret deals before the spectacle. She understood that Meghan wouldn't be around to inflict any long-term or even short-term damage to the theater. Why do you think the late Queen gave Meghan the title of Patron of the National Theatre? Let us know your thoughts below in the comment section. We hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this newsletter. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.